Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I am a full-time reseller, and today I'm going to be showing you the rest of the items that I got from my last Goodwill Bins trip. I only have about 20 more items to go over, so not that many. This is definitely going to be a shorter video, but there's a lot of great items in this haul. Mr. Jasper is down here to say hello, and I'm going to try to pick him up because he does not like being held. I tell myself he does, but he doesn't. Come here, you want to say hello? You want to say hello to other people? You want to look out that window, huh? Say hello, everybody. Oh, okay, baby, I let you down. So anyways, I paid about $1.05 per item in this haul. So for everything in this haul, I paid only about $18, and I expect to get anywhere between like $350 and $460, which is mind-blowing. That's why I go to the Goodwill Bins. Everything's so cheap, you can get a lot at once, and you can find a lot of gems. And this haul is a great example of that. So let's just jump right into it. So I have a few accessory pieces. As you guys know, we're getting into spring. It's almost spring, which means it's going to be summer soon. So I found a lot of like summertime hats that I'm really excited about. This first one, I believe, is older, and look at this multicolor trim. Oh my goodness, a straw floppy hat, super boho. The brand is San Diego Hat Company. One size. This is just so stinking cute. This multicolor like trim around here just adds the perfect detail to it. So I think this I'm going to be listing around $25. And I love listing and selling hats because they're so easy to list. So I do take measurements. I measure the opening of the head hole and usually the entire like diameter of the hat, but much easier than clothing measurements. So this is the next one. This is more of a Western style, Western fit. This is the front, but it's just like, it's like this woven kind of textured fabric. I really, really like it with this suede trim here. I just adored this. Kind of like a summer hat with that Western vibe to it. This is by the brand Marcus Adler. One size. This I'll be listing around $20. This next one, again, floppy hat, summer hat, kind of gives that safari vibes with this chin strap here with the bead, boho, Western, all things I'm going to be putting in my listing title. This is kind of like a beige and black color, and this one is by the brand CTR, which I had never heard of. This is definitely a more modern brand. Some of their pieces can do really well, especially if they're new. But this is a women's size small medium, and this, if I remember correctly, I'll be listing around $25. This next hat is a baby hat, but I love this print. I originally picked it up for my son, or when I first saw it, I originally thought of my son. This would be perfect for him if it was the right size. This is a size 12 to 24 months. My son is 2, so definitely too big for him, too small for him. And he has a bit of a big head and a lot of curly hair. But this is this adorable shark print. This is by the brand Pottery Barn Kids, which is a great brand. This should sell relatively quickly. And this I'm going to be listing right around $18. And then the last hat I got a lot of hats this day, which is really amazing because like I said, I love listing them. So easy. This is a vintage Disney World hat. I love the bright orange, has Mickey Mouse on the front, and the tag is Disney Parks. This is an adult one size. This I'll be listing for around $24. This next item I'm not going to be listing yet. If you have watched any of my past videos, you may know that anytime I find baby items at the bins, typically vintage baby items. I don't really sell modern baby pieces unless they're a really, really good brand. But if I find vintage baby pieces, I'll put them to the side because I like selling them in lots. So once I have multiple pieces in the same size, I will go ahead and list them. So I saw this and I could not leave it behind. This is a vintage little baby boy romper, or not romper, bib overalls, shorts, so freaking adorable. It says My Toys, has toys on it. On the back it even has a little embroidery there. This is a boy size 24 months, which is pretty good. So yeah, this piece I'm not going to be listing yet. I'm going to be putting this to the side. I don't currently have any boys 24 months besides this one. So once I get like at least 2 more pieces, I will list them all together, and that gives me more bang for my buck and a buyer more bang for their buck as well. This is the last accessory piece. So this is a purse, and I didn't actually realize what this brand was. I see this brand quite often, and I always leave it behind because I didn't think it was really that good of a brand. Now, it seems like they have to be like really patterned pieces to do well. Their basic pieces don't seem to do as well. But this is a floral kind of crossbody shoulder bag. It could be just worn like over the shoulder like this. Could be worn as a crossbody. Unfortunately, the strap is not adjustable, but I definitely think it could be worn either way. The brand is Relic, which I did not know apparently is associated with Fossil. I believe it's like a vintage Fossil brand or something like that. If you know anything about the brand Relic, please comment down below to let me and others know like what you know, because I like was unaware that some of these pieces can do really well, especially the more loud pieces like I said. So this is this super adorable, perfect for the springtime, has kind of this braided detailing on the front here. There is a little tiny bit of wear on the bottom, not much at all. This really, and overall, is in really good condition. I'm going to be listing this around $25. Brand new. I saw a purse by this brand go for $40. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye out, especially at the bins, because I just saw this on a whim, picked it up, so easy. Did not take much time to photograph or list either. So definitely going to have to keep my eye out for this brand more. And the rest of the pieces we have are clothing. This first piece, somebody definitely put back. I saw somebody else looking at it. Pretty sure that that's the person that put it back in the bin. But this is a vintage Wrangler Hero denim trucker jacket. Now there is a little tiny bit of wear around the collar here. If you see that line, that happens a lot on denim jackets. That's pretty much it. There's a little bit of wear at the sleeve cuffs as well, but nothing too major. So the size tag has been worn out, but when I did measurements, I discovered that it is a men's size XXL, which is a great size. This piece I will be listing for around $55, which is like, why would somebody else leave that behind? I really don't understand it at all. Turning $1 into, you know, I expect to sell it for between $40 and $55. I listed it at $55. I might sell for full price, but I rarely get full price sales. But still, why would somebody leave that behind? I don't know. That just goes to show that not everybody is looking for the same thing. Not everybody wants the same thing when reselling. That's why I'm never scared or worried that there's going to be too many resellers. There's just, it's impossible. I don't think some people really understand how many tons and tons of clothing alone, not even talking about home goods and hard goods, of clothing alone, go to the landfill and get wasted. And I feel like there's not enough resellers to account for all the waste that this country and world is making, you know what I mean? So I am never scared that there's going to be too many resellers, and that's just one great example. I am always finding other people's throwbacks at the bins, meaning they once had it in their cart, they decided they didn't want it, they threw it back. I am finding so many gems that way when I'm at the bins. Anyways, so with my little tangent, this next piece is a Gap piece, new with tags. This is a women's size 18, and this is a pink wide leg high-rise pair of jeans. I thought these were super freaking adorable. These I'll be listing around $29. I hope to get right around that $25 to $29 mark. This next piece, you know, obviously we're going into springtime. This is not the greatest piece to pick up this time of year, but I could not leave this behind, and it has so much going for it. So I love these suede faux fur line jackets. I actually have one myself. This is vintage by the brand St. John's Bay, and it is a women's size 1X, which is a plus size. Obviously, that is a great quality to have. This is half quilt lined, like the bottom half is quilt lined, the top half is faux fur lined. But these pieces are going anywhere, again, between $40 and $55. I'm going to be listing mine, I believe, around $50. I'm hoping it moves fast. Maybe I should list it a little lower than that, but I think because of the bigger size and it's in great condition, it should go pretty quickly. There is a little tiny bit of wear At the bottom here, on the one side, if you could see a little bit of dirt there, but otherwise this is in great condition. This next piece is a kid's piece. I just got done saying I don't really pick up modern kids pieces. This is a modern piece. I'm gonna have to kind of see how this goes. This is kind of an experimental piece for me. So I picked it up, one, because of this star and stripe print. Perfect for the 4th of July, which is coming up in just, 5 months, which is wild. But this is by the brand Zara Girls. Size 5, super adorable dress. This I'll be able to get probably between $15 and $18, which is not a lot, but super easy to photograph. You don't have to take measurements of kids' pieces. I definitely don't, so that saves a lot of time. So I'm gonna be listing that right around $18. This next piece is a Timberland piece, men's size large, puffer jacket, kind of utility style with these big pockets. I really liked that. When I searched comps for Timberland puffer vests, I didn't really see any with a lot of pockets like this, and this blue color I just really like. So this piece I'm going to be listing around $25. Some vests by Timberland can go for more, especially down vests, but this is not a down vest. And considering we're going out of a winter, I definitely want to see this go out of my store. So again, I'm going to be listing it around $25. This next piece, actually my best friend found for me. She was at the bins with me that day. And this is an older tag, vintage Victoria's Secret, women's size medium, kind of this lace eyelet slip. I thought this was so adorable. Too bad I didn't find this sooner because Valentine's Day is literally in 2 days. This video is going up after Valentine's Day, but I thought this was so dainty, so precious. This really pale blue color. And so this I'm going to be listing around $25. This is kind of almost the same color. This does not have a brand tag in it, but I figured out what it was when I got home. The brand tag is cut out, but it is this crochet cardigan. Has 2 buttons in the front. It's like this dusty blue color. I love this color. I love crochet things. This is a perfect transition piece, even a perfect piece for the summertime. A lot of people wear stuff like this over bathing suits, but this is actually a linen blend as well, which I realized when I got home. I didn't know that at the bins. And this is by the brand J. Jill. I believe this is probably like a size large. So this I'm going to be listing right around $25. And then this, oh, nope, it looks like we have 3 more items. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a shorter video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. This is a vintage Pittsburgh Steelers crew neck sweatshirt on the tag, on the brand tag Lee Sport, probably from the 90s. I personally like the Steelers. That's the football team I grew up liking. I live in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I love this. And this could actually fit me. I don't have any sweatshirts. Probably won't keep it. The inside is super soft, but this I'm going to be listing around $25, I believe. Maybe $28, somewhere those two. And then this is a super chunky, again, kind of not the right season for it, but I cannot leave it behind. Stuff like this never sits in my closet for long. This is a Philadelphia Flyers full zip jacket, hoodie, but it's super chunky, super thick, kind of Sherpa lined. Has a logo on the sleeve there. This is a men's size extra large, which is a great size. This I'm going to be listing right around $35. And then we have one more piece. When I first picked this up, I actually thought it was a kid's piece. Yes, it's a Christmas piece. I don't care. I could not leave it behind. This is by the brand Hannah Anderson. This is actually a women's size medium, not a kid's piece, which is better in my opinion. This is a Cindy Lou Grinch theme pajama top, thermal. This looks like and feels like it's never been worn. And when I did a Google image search on this, it looks like this retailed alone, just the top, for like $58. How could anybody pay that? That's wild. So of course this is not going to be reselling for that much. There's matching pants to it, but I just loved this. So I'm going to be listing this around $22, I believe, just because we're out of season. Hopefully somebody will still scoop this up. It is so freaking adorable. And then of course they have matching kids ones too, which I'm just like, oh, so cute. So that is everything that I have to show you today. Like I said, this is the rest of the items from my last bins trip. Tomorrow is Tuesday, February 13th, and I'm actually going back to the bins tomorrow. I'm going with my boyfriend tomorrow, which I'm really excited for because I haven't been with him in a while. We're gonna pop in there tomorrow for a little bit. He has the day off, so hopefully he's able to find some good items for us. He usually does while we're there together, so yeah, I know he's really excited. It was actually his idea to go to the bins. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the day off Tuesday. You know, I have something to do in the morning, but we should definitely go to the bins afterwards. And I'm like, you don't gotta tell me twice. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, for watching. If you're new around here, definitely make sure to subscribe. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I upload 3 times a week usually, Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you in my next video.